Yo, what's going on, guys? Manchester United 2, West Ham 1. And you know what? I was active on Twitter today because it's my birthday weekend, so I wasn't up at the game. Yeah, man's just recording this and then I'm heading. But I'm just heading out, I'm chilling in it. It's not my birthday today, it's my birthday on Monday, but this whole weekend, man's doing what I'm doing. So obviously I'm still working, but I'm not working kind of thing. So yeah, I've seen a lot of you, and I don't share the same sentiments as you. Loads of people in uproar, which I think is mad. Like, this is the kind of game that under the other guy, we would have drawn 1-1 at home. Remember when we went through that patch of just drawing games, blood? This is another one we would have drawn, but we won. That is the difference, bruv. Like, some of you can't be pleased, innit? It's like, before you didn't care about the style of play, it was all about the results. And then now, man are complaining, even though we won, about the style of play and this, that and the other. Bruv, give it a rest, innit? Like, I'm tired. Like, bare of you lot are bare inconsistent. Like, Anthony Martial was getting a lot of shit today. Bare man was saying, oh, like, it's not that Martial's shit, it's just that when he doesn't play well, he don't give us nothing because he don't work hard, which is bullshit, because when you look at man's heat map, he runs just as much as Rashford, he just runs in a different way. And then, on the flip side, man are saying, oh, Jesse Lingard, he can't control the ball, he's shit, this, that and the other. But when Jesse Lingard's not scoring goals, he offers work rate. So, and you man are still moaning. So, it's not the work rate. You man will just moan about anything. And it's fine, innit? Like, I'm glad Ollie's the manager and not you lot, because, and when I say you lot, I don't necessarily mean the people watching this video. I just mean the fan base in general, bruv, is just like, they don't know what the fuck they want, bruv. As far as I'm concerned, the only thing that matters right now is 3 points. Because if it wasn't for the other guy, bro, it would be a different situation. A lot of you lot got a very short memory. We don't even, like, on the form in the first half of the season, we don't even deserve to be in the conversation for top 4, but we're there because of Ollie. Now, all of a sudden, we're having a little blip, and man are trying to blame Ollie, like it's tactical or this, that. Bruv, it's the same fucking players, bruv. He inherited the same man, and he managed to fucking squeeze fucking wine out of a stone with some of these man, bruv, because there's no quality in depth. A lot of people wanted to get on Pogba's back, but our midfield without Pogba, yeah, is a 5 out of 10 midfield, bruv. That's what it is, innit? But man still want to chat shit about Pogba. Like, it is what it is. Like, man are always going to chat shit, but you need to remember where we were in December when Ollie took over. That's what you man need to remember when you're moaning about games like this, when the honest truth is these are games we would have lost. So I'm very happy with the result. This was a crucial 3 points. And let's get into the game, because man were chatting shit. Again, there was a lot of players I thought that were passengers. I thought Matta was a passenger today. He was diabolical. Like I told man, he's like 2 a.m. on St. Patrick's Day, blood, legless, fam. That's what he is. Man got no legs. He should be nowhere near that team. Appalling, bruv. Like, he don't offer nothing no more. He's peaked. He's past his best. The talk of him going to Barcelona, good fucking riddance, bruv. Like, he's been a decent servant to the club. I ain't gonna miss Matta, bruv, because he's done out here, bruv. He's done out here. I thought Jesse didn't have his best game, but I tell you what, Jesse really thinks he's got 99 physicality. He wants smoke with everyone, bruv. Man trying to beef everyone like he's not 5'7" and like 3 stone, blood. I love the passion, I love the work rate. Even when he's not doing well, he still puts in a shift, bruv. So at the end of the day, yeah, like, I always said it, at best, Jesse Lingard's a squad player if we're serious about challenging. But I'd say the same about Marcus Rashford. I really would. Like, there was a chance that, there are a couple chances that he missed today that a top striker puts away. And I think I think that Rashford's always going to be that hit and miss kind of striker. I don't see anything wrong with that. But when you see like Martial's not on form at the moment, you lot are forgetting that he's been out injured for a little while and he's just coming back. But because we lack so much quality, he's been thrust straight back into the starting lineup and had to play 90 minutes because Rashford's knackered because we've been running him into the ground. We shouldn't be relying on a player of the caliber of Marcus Rashford, yeah, to lead our line, bruv. Like, he's not there yet in his career. Like, he's not at the Harry Kane level, bruv. He's not there. Like, he's a kid. He's 22 years old. Like, and he's not like an elite 22-year-old, bruv. He's not a 22-year-old Messi or something like that, bruv. He's a 22-year-old academy graduate. Even in the academy, he wasn't fucking like setting the world alight to the point where we had to pick him. He wasn't that guy, bruv. The media and a lot of the English public have gassed Rashford into the stratosphere to the point where man actually believe that he's Manchester United number 9 level, bruv, when he's not. And that's the honest truth. And the same goes for Lukaku, who was another passenger today. It's clear that Oli doesn't fancy him because he pulled him off again, and I think that his days are numbered at the club, and rightly so, because I don't think he fits where Oli wants to go. But all in all, I trust in Oli. I 100% trust in Oli. I believe that we need an overhaul in the summer, and I believe that we need to get behind, man, and we need to just keep getting W's no matter how till we get to the summer. Hopefully we finish in the top 4, and if we don't matter, bruv. We hit reset and we give my man the license to get rid of guys and bring in his own guys, because he got rid of Fellaini, didn't replace Fellaini, bro. And it's one of them ones where him getting rid of Fellaini was a statement of intent for me. Him bringing in Mason Greenwood today was a statement of intent for me. Like, I believe that Oli knows what he's doing. I'd back him thoroughly, but we lack quality. I've been saying this. So when man are back at, chatting shit about Oli and about certain players, you have to realise that our top players like the Pogbas, the Martials, etc., if they're off form, who do we turn to? We ain't got no one. And that's why these men are not afforded a bad game, because Pogba can have a 6 out of 10 game, yeah, and because no one picks up the slack, his 6 out of 10 game, yeah, looks like a 3 out of 10 game, because we ain't got no one else to creatively pick up the slack. It's the same with Martial and Rashford, bruv. When them men are not firing and on top form, we don't have any attacking quality, because Lukaku's not attacking quality, Jesse Lingard's not attacking quality. So we don't have no one to come in. It's not like a Manchester City where if Sterling's not doing it, they could bring on Sane or Mahrez or something like that. We simply don't have that depth. So when some of our players are not in a good moment, it's amplified. It's amplified. Rojo is shit, blood. He couldn't clear a table at Costa Coffee, blood, let alone a football. And Luke Shaw was out today. And I'm not Luke Shaw's biggest fan, yeah, but if Luke Shaw's consistently giving us 7 out of 10s, which he is, yeah, like that 7 out of 10 was missed today, bruv, because Rojo is dog shit, bruv. He put in a 2 out of 10 performance. He can't do nothing, and for the goal that we conceded, him and David De Gea were at fault. His positioning is a joke. It looks like a 5-year-old is controlling man on a PlayStation, blood, some FIFA thing. David De Gea, it's mad with De Gea, because you see when we were super shit, like, he looked better because he's the best shot stopper in the world, and he had a lot more work to do. So because he had a lot more work to do, he's making 3 or 4 saves a game, maybe sometimes 5 or 6 saves again. So because of that, we were so focused on the saves he was making, yeah, that all the other deficiencies in his game were overlooked. But now, because he's having to make less saves in a game, we're starting to see his deficiencies, like his distribution, his commanding of the penalty area, his sweeping, his decision making, all of these things. There was a through ball that Pogba played to Lukaku against Barcelona, and Stegen cleaned it up. And had it not been for his starting position and his sweeping, Lukaku's through on goal and he scores. Like, De Gea probably wouldn't have got out off his line quick enough because he doesn't command the area and he doesn't sweep well. And it's just one of them things where, like, because he's doing less of what we know him to do, because we are better, his deficiencies are showing up more, bruv. And that ball that he threw out to Fred was a hospital ball. And even though man are saying, yeah, Rojo's positioning was shit and we still had time to sweep up, yes, we did. But again, that's not a chance that we should have ever conceded in the first place, bruv. So David has to take that L right there. It was just one of them games, guys. Like, Fred was immense today, especially in the first half. Different gravy. Again, it's like the fan base. As soon as man's having a little bit of a shaky time, you man want to sell everyone. Like, you want to sell everyone. I said from day, you will not find me anywhere saying we need to get rid of Fred. I told man, Fred is a baller. He's got the engine of a Kante, yeah. He can pass with both feet. He can dribble. He's tenacious. He intercepts. He does everything. He's a box-to-box midfielder, bruv. He's the guy that we need. Him, Pogba, and one more baller. If you had him, Pogba, yeah, and a Neves, yeah, or like a Toni Kroos, that kind of deep-lying player, bruv. Like, if we had Michael Carrick, bruv, in his prime, in this midfield, with Fred carrying the ball and Pogba at the top, would be sweet, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That midfield's wavy. So, all of this talk, yeah, from everyone just switching, saying, oh, we need to sell this player and get rid of this player. Be realistic, bruv. We can't get rid of everyone just because they're having a bad time. The facts are, if we had more quality and depth, then when a man's having a bad time, we'll be able to pull them out. right now we're not afforded that luxury. So give Ollie till the summer, see who he brings in, and then start chatting shit. But before then, it's just all about getting over the line. PP again today, 2 pens for him. I'm glad he scored the goals because he was having a good game. And on the Manchester United app, it tells you your most influential players. And Paul Pogba was up there like 89% or something, a most influential player. And if he hadn't scored the goals, a lot of men would have said, oh, Pogba had a quiet game. Because a lot of men are relying on him to score goals and that, yeah, because they don't realise that he's playing in a 3-man midfield, but he's actually doing 2 or 3 different roles, and he's not playing like an out-and-out number 8 because he knows defensively he has to contribute. And he scored 2 pens today. Loads of people cracking jokes saying, oh yeah, it's a penalty, this, that and the other. Listen, when Harry Kane, yeah, bagged 5 pens and got an MBE, blood, or an OBE, nobody gave a shit, blood. All of a sudden, man are counting penalties like penalties don't count. Bruv, Steven Gerrard and Frank Lampard made careers out of bagging penalties, bruv. They did. Because you know what, yeah? A goal's a fucking goal, blood. But man are talking about what kind of goal it was when Pogba scored. Bruv, man I got more pens than W.H. Smith, I said it, yeah? And I don't care, fam. You know why? Because he showed Bottle, yeah, that even after missing penalties, man's still taking them. He changed his run-up. He said, fuck it, like I'm giving the keepers too much of a chance. And now man's just dispatching it. That second penalty, under pressure, side netting, that is what you pay 89 million for, bruv. That is what you pay 89 million for. So I don't care how he gets his goals. I just need the goals, bruv, because it's all about W's. So PP dragged us out today. He got us out. He got us out of a hole today. I'm extremely happy with the result. I'm not happy with the performance, but we don't need to be happy with the performance at this time of the season, guys. I don't want to hear all this talk about, it's since we announced Ollie and we shouldn't have announced Ollie. You know, that's all bullshit. The bottom line, the bread and butter of it all is, we've got the same group of players. Man, I've sold, man. We ain't brought no one in. So, because of that, as much as we're going to get good results and this, that and the other, we're also going to get very similar results or similar performances reminiscent of the Maureen era, because we haven't improved quality-wise. It's the same man, and he's literally bleeding as much as he can out a lot of these players. A lot of these men are not good enough. Marcus Rojo needs to fuck off, yeah? Like, and then Darmian can't get sniff. Do you know what I mean? Like, Phil Jones ain't good enough, really. Do you know what I'm saying? So, when you go through a bag of man, like, Matic ain't really good enough to be starting for us, but, like, he's a decent squad player. Lukaku's not good enough. Bruv, Matt is not good enough. Like, there's bare man. Like, if you're being overly critical of Manchester United, you could easily look at that squad and say, yo, 6 man can dip now. That's where we are. Be realistic about that. I'm realistic about that. I'm cool about that. So in the meantime, we are going to have up and down performances. Sometimes we're going to look great. Sometimes we're going to look shit. But the bottom line is, yeah, we just need to keep getting the W's, boys. It's that simple, boys and girls. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a habit, bro. But no, we just need to keep getting the W's. I thought we don't control possession very well, which is why we give ourselves problems. We do. I thought Smalling was commanding in the air today. Yeah, we just don't keep the ball well, and that's what it is. And that comes down to our midfield again. Like, we've got Pogba and Fred, but we need a third midfielder that can distribute, pick up the ball, get things going. Also, another centre half that can play, because when Lindelof doesn't play, Smalling can't pass. He played a good through ball today, though, mind you, to Marcus Rashford, and he stepped out of defence. But Smalling can't do that consistently. And also, Jones can't play football. So when we lose Lindelof, we don't have a man that can step out and start the attack. Do you know what I mean? Because you need a sweeper like a DM from centre-back. That's what Toby gives Tottenham. He can play these little diag balls. Like, Toby's playing through balls and that. So, for 25 million, I'm taking Toby out of Virod. I'm taking him, bruv. A lot of men are like, oh, like he's old or this, that and the other. Toby's quality, bruv. And he'll do a job for a couple of seasons while we get someone else in. He's Premier League proven, and also he's experienced. So when you look at all of those things, if man spend 25 million on him, that's 75 million saved instead of spending 100 M's on a Koulibaly who hasn't played in the Premier League. And like, man got fucking he got slapped up by Arsenal the other day, bruv. Like, and I'm not saying that because of one bad performance he's not a good player, but I'm saying is, like, it's an English team, innit? And the man made him look sus. So there's no guarantee that he's going to come to the Premier League and set it alight straight away. Whereas if you buy a Premier League proven centre back, you know as soon as he puts on that red shirt, he's ready, bruv. And this is what I'm trying to say to you guys, bruv. Like, Lindelof is not a world-class centre back. However, just the loss of him, it affected the way we played. And that's why also a sporting director or football director, whatever you want to call it, a DOF, is crucial, because we need like-for-like swaps. When a certain man's out, our whole style of play shouldn't be changing, bro. We should have an ethos or philosophy and players that can swap in and do the same jobs. And then, so when we've got one ball playing centre back out, another ball playing centre back steps in. When we've got a left-footed right winger out injured, or whatever, a direct right winger that goes down the outside out, then we bring in another one, and so on and so forth. If we got another attacking right back out, then we bring in another attacking right back. We need to have like-for-like swaps so the quality of the team doesn't suffer. Because right now, what it looks like is, depending on what 11 we put out, we don't know what performance to expect. If Mata starts on the right-hand side, you can guarantee that the football's not going to be as good as when we're playing a direct player on the right-hand side that will pick up the ball and run at people. And that's not Mata's fault, because he don't have it in his locker. But the facts of the matter is, we're not going to have a footballing identity until we say, yo, this is how we want to play. We need players to play this way. End of fucking story. And that's just as the meat and veg of it, guys, to be honest. So all in all, I'm very happy with the result. I'm not going to dwell on the performance too much, because right now it don't matter to me. If we play like this every game, yeah, and we keep getting 3 points, none of you lot ain't going to remember. But what I'm not going to have is when man are chatting shit, saying, oh, Martial has always been shit and this, that and the other, and he's all inconsistent, and you man like getting emotional and talking absolute bullshit. Because before Sanchez came in, Martial was starting every game. There was a period where him and Rashford were getting interchanged, and then one was coming on and scoring and vice versa. Then Martial went on a run of games where he was our most influential outfield player. Per 90 minutes, goals and assists, he's still one of the highest at the club. He might even be the highest since we've signed him. So, man ain't never been shit. But people go in and out of form. That's okay. But then to say, oh, man's always been shit because you're upset because he's had 2 or 3 bad games, you man need to pull your head out your arse, man. Like, it's not that deep, innit? The bottom line is, we need quality and depth. It's gonna come. I believe that Oli will sit down, and he has sat down with Ed, and he's identified man, and we're gonna get rid of man, and we're gonna be ruthless. He gave an interview just the other day. He said, I know what is needed at this club. I know that we need to be ruthless, and the required measures will be taken. This is what Oli said. Those are his words. So I don't need to go into too more than that. I believe in him. So man, them just need to get behind the manager now, because he's one of us. There's no doubts in it. This ain't a Maureen situation. He is one of us. I fully respect man. I fully back man. I fully rate man, in it, because what he's done with us, with these players, is nothing short of a miracle, just because of how low the confidence was and how we started the season. So the fact that man are in the conversation for top 4, never forget that, guys. Man of the match for me, has to be Pogba, because of the 2 goals. And I think that the 2 goals aside, Fred was a very close second for me. I don't think anyone else stood out for me in terms of performances. I was very happy to see Mason involved. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of him, because I still believe that Rashford needs a rest. He looks like he's running on empty blood. The red light is on, fam. So and Martial's not fit, so Martial should really be doing 60 minutes on and then coming off and giving Mason 30 minutes. I hope that this is the beginning of a few more appearances for him, because I believe he's lethal and he's a top player. Let me know what you think in the comments about everything that's been covered so far. Who was your man of the match? There was a lot of things that were covered, so keep it interactive as usual. There's always hundreds and hundreds of comments under the video. You man are doing absolute bits. I love it, so keep it interactive. Remember, these reviews and my red talks and that, these are for you guys. So I want to know your opinion, man, because it's always good to kind of read different contrasts. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you follow me on all the socials at Rants and Bants on Twitter and Instagram. Also, the vlog for the United Stand kit launch is up, bruv, on the United Stand channel. So make sure you head over there and watch that. There's some good banter. some good footage, behind the scenes stuff. I know you lot love them kind of things. We appreciate your support. And yeah, just keep it interactive. Enjoy yourself, bruv. Man got 3 points. That's all that fucking matters. Up the fucking Reds.